3, 2, 1. Black Hand is your world champion of Pokemon Unite. Undefeated North America. Black Hand, look at them. The best team in the world. Bringing 4 up to this top path to deal with this Serena and Hoopa.
Oh, they're trying to get all the Bs, and they knocked him back in their side. That Black Hand, his apprentice, is sent scrambling. There's 4 players up here for Black Hand. They're reigning in points already. That goal zone only has 15 left.
Will Black Hand just take this Dreadnought from them before they get there?
They're trying to take the body, just Overlord in their face. Blissey gets a KO. That Slash Gang getting one for themselves. They're pushing back to the face. That's a Zarina that's down. They're eyeing down Chelvin as well, but it's the Snorlax that bites the dust of Curio. Slash trying to find their way in Zervis as well. Chelvin just going to try and line up a Hyper Beam. It's a tad bit early. Dragonair gets a KO on Hoopa, and they're pushing in the face as Overlord seals it up. 2 players down for Apprentice, and they're making a push. Jungle Book, we were worried about their levels earlier. Not anymore.
Not anymore. I mean, take a look at that. We saw the difference maker was that Lucario. Would it be the extreme speed, or would it be Overlord coming in and winning a big fight? It's a little bit of both for Overlord.
Black Hand trying to dial in another good little Hyper Beam here. Hyper Beam off happens. Zante and Zervis are both chunked on that Hyper Beam. Dragonite Unite move in a safe place so they can use that speed to push forward. They get a KO on Zarina. Jungle Book is absolutely heating up. The library is open. The books are free out here on Aos Island. Jungle Book, 3 KOs in the last 30 seconds.
Take a look at this. I mean, they are just doing so much work right now. It felt like Black Hand was quite a bit behind earlier, but not anymore. That Dreadnought has reinvigorated them, and they're looking for a big KO on Klaus here. Yes, they get it. Ding, ding, ding.
Not only do they get the KO, that goal zone was at 3. Kyrios comes from downtown across the map to dunk in their 40 with 2 seconds left. Huge overcap. Black Hand up, 223 to 88.
I think everyone's trying to be a little careful right here. They know that they can heal. They want all this experience. Here they go. Overlord diving in for it.
Whoa, look at that hollow air. Top hat and a cape. We'll see what you can do. Big wide guard going to try to find the engage. Can they catch a reset? They do. Perfect timing for that. Klaus double stomping through the bees, but Overlord's willing to buy that action. Klaus catch on the backside.
Whoa.
Huge KO. Shrika 2. The Lord of the Sword is in fact here. Not only are they dapper to the 9s, they're delivering on the KOs.
Huge, huge plays. Huge, huge cape and top hat. Should I be wearing a cape and top hat? It looks so freaking cool. Dreadnought is up right now. Overlord trying to fight 3 members of Apprentice right here. It looks like, oh, wow, what a dodge of that Hyper Beam.
Overlord is a master indeed. Lord of the Sword, we're going to keep calling him that, at least I am. Curio's trying to buy some time. This Dreadnought's at half HP, but Apprentice is finally making their push in. Can they catch it? Curios takes it for Black Hand. One of the least objective securing Pokemon we got. They're making it happen, and Jungle Book finds a KO as well. 2 players down, and Curios gets a KO to boot. They're on the verge of taking out a Venusaur, and now they're a big, nasty monster in Jurassic Park and Remote Stadium as they're absolutely smothering this goal zone.
Take a look at this, and look, I'll just grab one right here. Just a quick stack. I'm not trying to break this path right away. Maybe I'll break it soon, but not yet.
Wide guard coming through, playing a little defense. That top hat getting scrunched a little bit, backing off and trying to find some respite in their old goal zone. But Gek getting too frosty, too froggy, coming forward. Big wide guard knifes through, comes through. They're going to find their mark, and they catch the Hoopa reset because this Dreadnought action is underway. There's 2 players down for Apprentice. They walked through that portal and they got dusted. 4 players down for Apprentice. Can we get the ace? Blissey comes off the respawn. Overlord is absolutely heating up. They're going to take all the bees too, and Black Hand's on the backhand, taking the Dreadnought.
Wow, huge Lord of the Sword plays right here. Black Hand just dominating inside of these fights, waiting for the big engage.
They're going to be going for Overlord or Book to see who can pull them into this. And Overlord is hunting. They are hungry. They want to go. Who are they going to catch out? And it's the Gek. Gek kicks off the action. Overlord finds the KO in tandem with Jungle Book very quickly. Nobody's going to catch a reset. The Machamp does, and so does Jungle Book and Overlord. They're coming back with full HP. Tons of players down. Zervis is getting knifed down very quickly, but still holding on to that Unite move. We find a Dragonite finding a KO on Hoopa, but that's not the target you want. Of course, there's a huge lead for Apprentice because they got that back half action here. Black Hand needs the Zapdos. They're taking the fights. They need to find the body. Zervis knifed through by Overlord, and there are 2 players down, but it seems like they're so much more static than this as the Machamp Zante is trying to find their way in. Curios is on the chase, and nobody's around Zapdos.
Only 44 seconds left right here, and Blackhand is behind on score. They're way ahead in this fight, but they need to put some points on the board. Are they going to be able to secure this? Zapdos is almost at no health, and it does go down. Blackhand with a big secure.
And all of Apprentice Unleashed is taking a nap right here in the Pokemon Center. They don't have enough bodies to protect these goal zones, but does Blackhand have enough speed to convert Ducket Time Hundo Burgers, but you got to get them in.
Take a look at this, and then of course the really nice play there from Elo and Curios, letting the Hoopa score first. It didn't have 50 points, so you could get a ton more points inside that goal. Blackhand with a commanding win. The Lord of the Sword. I'm buying a hat and cape. I don't care if it doesn't look good on me.
I'll tell you what, Blackhand, like I said, didn't want to leave anything up to chance. The whole team's kind of going off here. At least we got some claps. We got some look down the pike right into the guts of the camera saying, we got this. Let's cheer one time. Blackhand looking good. Apprentice Unleashed not playing in day 2. One of the dark horses, or we'll say tier 2 favorites going in, is somebody to make it out of their group stage and find themselves going home.
This means that player is going to be getting a little bit closer to the evolution. Look at iCleanse Blissey, though, doing the same thing as Blackhand's Hoopa, a little bit of a central area invade on either side.
Yep, we see Hoopa walking away from that with a blue buff here, getting the last hit on that buff Pokemon, getting the experience from it, and putting iCleanse Dragonite a little bit behind here.
Oh, Overlord just getting out of danger there with a Meteor Mash. Otherwise, Pengu would have closed the gap and found the KO. It's a really, really cool play. North America has kind of become well known for it in a few cases now. We have Untamed here trying to fight against Ivysaur. Curios doing a lot of range damage, just trying to keep just barely out of range of Chef's powerful Machamp attacks.
You see those really powerful boosted Venusaur attacks, getting those vines out of its back and snapping its opponent right into place there with a very small stun, in addition to dealing it extra damage.
iCleanse going down there is very important because of who they went down to. Every KO Curios gets bases them closer and closer to Venusaur, and at that point they can begin to take over the game. Curios at level 8. Meanwhile, Jungle Book has already started hitting the Dreadnought. Untamed is coming in through the top path around the Dreadnought, looking to find their own Hyper Beam, but they only have a couple of Dragon Dances stacked up.
Yeah, we see Overlord getting completely caught up in this Lucario. Level 8 now, and the Dreadnought isn't even gone yet as multiple people tick 9 and unlock some Unite boosts here for Blackhand up there.
Yeah, exactly. They are a player of capable of lasting that out and staying up in that top path despite that depth, but they do take the red buff right out from underneath Jeff.
Fantastic here, using the Unite move, get that movement speed, looking to perhaps escape here. Can they get away? And it looks like they will successfully. Dragonite looking for a back cap here, but that launch pad button just rolled over, and on the back of Overlord, stepping up to speed up the speed of that score, they get it in just under the wire.
I know the Pokemon Unite animation doesn't show, but I'm pretty sure they fist pounded as soon as both of those scores went in. Amazing teamwork there. Hoopa Unite move and Bliss Assistance comes in to get a couple of big KOs. Blackhand takes the first 2, and Curios ain't done there. Machamp Unite move coming out of Chef, though, and they push away Curios and Slash, but they're still good to go. Overlord coming in from the rear side, and they find themselves a KO too. Puff stays from range with Soft Boiled, giving that steady amount of healing. Blackhand doesn't need it, though. They already secured the Dreadnought.
Yeah, it's going to be really important that Blackhand's Blissey kind of babysit the Greedent as the babysit the Frog as the Greedent, he steals this buff in the central area from iCleanse.
Great work there by Jungle Book, securing that blue buff and making it out with Covet.
Also healing itself with the berries that it pops out in front while it waddles.
That is very true. Puff's trying to launch in his Scald to slow down the advance of Blackhand if they ever can. Overlord has hit that final evolution. The Scald is going to bring their attack damage down by quite a bit, but they're going to take this time to score. Great heads-up play knowing Puffs was going to slack off.
Yeah, and that was fantastic. You know, those scores, our Greninja on the left side is playing the attack weight stacks, which means every time they deposit that Aeos energy up to 6 times, they gain permanent attack boost for the rest.
That Egg Bomb trying to get as much displacement as they can, just giving opportunities over to Curios on the Ivysaur.
We see Overlord hitting that level 9 on their Greninja, meaning that Unite move is ready to go for them. Are they going to jump in on this Cramorant or Dragonite here is the question.
Do they even need to with their Unite move at this point? They got a KO streak of 2 without using it at all. Elo puts down a great reset, but Overlord, after getting the healing from the knockout, doesn't even really need it. Puffs gets chased down by Curios, Kyrios, another knockout. Pengu, the only one left up around this Dreadnought. It does get its HP bar reset, but Overlord is looking for more members of iClan.
Yeah, iClan is kind of saying, hey, this objective is gone. Maybe we could steal with an egg. Dragonite pivoting into the center, while Jungle Book on the green and the top path push that Rotom objective in here to build up their attack weight stacks.
Now, Greedent, a Pokemon that we normally think of as a great last-hit objective stealer when it's running that fluffy tail. This time around, Jungle Book not needing it and instead opting into the split push like you just mentioned. Oh, the fish bouncing off of the Hoopa and then hitting the Greninja stops that score. Not exactly a game-changing moment, but a cool little interaction. The portal here at a pretty safe location about midway through, so now Blackhand can engage on their own pace.
We see 5 Unite moves here for iClan. I assume all of these buttons are about to get pushed as the Gatling Gulp missile sets up there for Cramorant, blasting off those missiles again and again and again.
There we go. Untamed just use the Dragonite move to get away. Friff unites them with a Blitz assistance as this keeps on moving. Pengu finds a big KO as well as a Unite move shut down onto Kyrios. I believe the Slowbro also launched in there. No, they did not use theirs yet. iClan Gaming is going to be able to keep fighting this, but Overlord is the reckoning. They get a surf reset. They move through the entire other team and the Dreadnought. Overlord takes this one. Level 14 at 4 minutes. You're kidding me.
4 KOs, a 5th KO with the Dreadnought, 5, 6 with the Dreadnought. They all go down to those surf resets, and we can see exactly why Blackhand pivoted into this pick for this game.
A Penta KO, I'm marking off my bingo board, absolutely. Fluffy tail there to try to make sure that is secured up. Rotom secured by Blackhand. Every objective in the game has a purple circle next to it. Blackhand is making this objective game look easy against iClan.
This is on the Greninja without using its Unite move here. It's going to be up to Kyrios on this Venusaur. Can they get in here and buy time for their teammates to get back up?
Slashcan as well hovering around the top area of this Zapdos pit. iClan has now turned their focus onto the Zapdos itself. Kyrios starts fighting. Friff keeps throwing in a little bit of support. They eventually go down. Pengu is getting shut down, but a Slowbro Unite has locked Kyrios in place. Greedent is now back to fight.
Giga Drain's just an incredible amount of sustain here, keeping Venusaur in it, which bought enough time for their teammates to get back like they needed.
That's true. Now Blackhand is in a great position again to take this refight, but Untamed Dragonite is a triple Dragon Dance stack up with Hyper Beam, and they secure it. The Greninja Unite moves just a hair too late, and iClan is able to secure the Zapdos for a second time in this match. Overlord is absolutely dominating us here in this fight. They get a KO Streak of 2, stopping 2 scores from going in, and they are going to clear off even more wild Pokemon as they look to score themselves.
Yeah, they're looking to run over here. They know they can't prevent all of this Eos energy from going in, so they need to counter score themselves as iClan gets up, but not quite over the top here. 188 to 211 in favor of Blackhand.
Shep is going to be able to throw in 12 more points, bringing it extremely close, and they are being left completely alone to knock out Audino's and slowly score these little chip damages. They just took the lead. There is 10 seconds left in the game, and they have the lead right now. Blackhand needs to get Eos energy in the goal zone right now.
There's 22 points. I don't know if it's enough. iClan's Cramorant put in points again for a second time.
This is unbelievable. Again, I need to see the stat lines at the end of the game as they are rising up. It looks like
Blackhand by 5 points.
Blackhand lets out the biggest sigh of relief I have ever seen from their entire team. Jungle Book giving them the sign that I knew we had it the whole time. No stress.
Calculated.
They get in and out. Great use of smokescreen from Overlord, making sure they dodge that advance there from Shep. Big damage though from Pengu. Forces out Overlord's Unite move. They find the knockout, and Puffs is not able to save their teammate in time.
We see Overlord kind of going crazy with that extra boosted damage that your Unite move provides. Perhaps looking for a surf secure here on the objective, and the Venusaur ultimately clutches it out there with a big burst.
Kyrios has had their fair share of clutch moments in their season, but even in this game of this best of 3, Slash utilizing this Unite move, making sure that this goal zone siege for Blackhand is going to be in their favor. They're going to be able to knock out both Friff and iClan untamed. So great work, 2 KOs there and the secure, and guess where Jungle Book is?
Yeah, this push up here really beneficial for Overlord to get their attack weight stacks, and I believe they're at 2 or 3 of those now, as Jungle Book is again split pushing in the top path, getting this this Rotom in.
A ton of Eos energy is going to go in thanks to the help of Rotom, making that goal zone defenseless. Greedent going to get 1 more score here of just 5 Eos, so great work. Blackhand now finds himself with an over 100-point lead.
Yeah, Blackhand here looking like they're out of position, but remember they have that powerful Rings Unbound on Elo's Hoopa here that's going to let them file in clown car style, while iClan had to all walk over to this objective.
And look how they created space too with their hyperspace here, giving them so much room that the portal was completely safe this time around. Pengu joins the fight though, and they start coming into it. Greninja doing a ton of damage. Overlord is still up with almost no HP. They are able to escape, get a little bit of healing. Pengu goes in for a bit of a refight, but they're caught out deep. Curios and Jungle Book combine for a nice KO, and Puffs is on the run.
Yeah, we see here Blackhand looking to take this objective off the map before the Dragonite can get back down here, and the Dragonite Unite moves in, but narrowly still secured by Blackhand with that Hyper Beam not quite being charged up yet.
Has iClan's luck for last objective secures run out? Who knows? But they did not get that Dreadnought. Blackhand looking like their dominant performance so far in the early game that we know them and love them for. Maybe even a little bit more right now. Jungle Book at a mighty level 12 on the Greedents.
Yeah.
Fight though around the top side of the pit of Zapdos. Elo launching out a hyperspace fury, trying to lock him in place. Pengu takes a lot of damage. They force the Unite move out of them. They still have Bliss Assistance, and they launch it onto Pengu. Great placement, and they are trying to get enough damage to shut them down. Curios gets a KO onto Frith, and the battle on the other side is Shep and Pengu working in tandem, but Overlord is the difference maker. They're on a KO streak of 2. They're looking for more.
Overlord did not get caught early in this engagement, and they are looking to clean things up here as we see the Fluffy Tail go up and the Zapdos go down, secured for Blackhand here. All 5 members of their teams up and looking to drop in 100-point scores here.
Blackhand with incredible patience, but incredible payoff there in that team fight. Slash is going to dunk in 50 AOS energy here as well. This lead is getting monumental for Blackhand here. They are moving on to day 2, of course, and they are going to do it with a 2-0 record.
A little bit of Groundhog's Day here for you and I, as we're taking a look at Blackhand yet again, a region we got to carry quite prolifically.
Oh yeah, Blackhand is such an amazing team. Let's take a look at them here. Blackhand, your North America champions, coming out of their regional finals in first place, and they have just been on fire in this tournament. Every single player raising the zap up. Here we go, Jungle Book, and I've seen Jungle Book today playing that famous Jungle Book Cinderace, and ooh, it's beautiful. This here is an awesome play from Curios. It's really easy to stack when you only have 2 points, unless a Trevenant is in that top path using Curse. Oh, and the stars come out. Trelvis Presley, let's go.
Elvis Presley has been called. That's where we're at now, folks. Big stomp on Picadiff, turning them to mush as they're moving forward. And that Overlord on that Zarina is looking good. Coming through, trying to put the pressure on Machoke. They get another one. KO streak of 2. I mean, we're looking at some MVP performances from Overlord, and they're not looking to stop anytime soon.
No, they are not. Overlord, just such an amazing player. Cracked on the sticks, if you will, and let's see how this fight turns out. We've got a Dragonite on both sides. Blackhand actually pushing them out of this Dreadnought fight very well.
Overlord going to catch a quick reset, definitely going to get back into the action as Kratos is trying to find a way in. They're the hyper secure here with that big hyper beam. Retsu on the backside going to have to get a berry and plucks it in the face of Kratos. Kratos gets a little HP back from the goal zone, but Blackhand is just zoning them out so well, so much so that the book is able to take Dreadnought by themselves.
Now let me tell you what I think was happening here from IX Gaming. They had 2 Pokemon stay up in the top path. Okay, all right, goodbye Kratos, see you later. They had 2 Pokemon up in the top path, and they were staying up there because Serena and Machamp had not been able to get any of their stacks in. They left Nudo in this top path. They knew they were giving up that Dreadnought, but they knew it would pay dividends later if they got their attack weight stacks. That is an item that makes you stronger and stronger the more you score.
Absolutely. And now JB and Slash, because they just chased out OG, they get that Rotom for the price of free.
That's a free Rotom? Wow. I feel like I pay so much for it when my teammates go to Rotom. Getting ready to fight OG, coming in possibly with a big Machamp Unite move, looking for a target and a complete miss!
Kratos as well using their Unite move to pick up the speed to try and get to the action. Hoopa Unite by Blackhand, they're trying to push back in the face. There's one player down, that's Dragonite Jungle Book, he's coming back. Trevenant Unite coming through as well. They're trying to find their mark. 2 players down through the Hyper Beam. Trevenant getting a KO credit there. Zarina as well. Overlord doing work, and OG's trying to make it happen. That Dreadnought has too much HP, and they're going to get snuffed out, no problems. KO streak of 2 for the tree. Dreadnought goes to Blackhand, and now they're pushing in the face of IX.
Beautiful plays right here, and we are letting having Zarina score there. Even though Kyrgios had more points, Zarina still wants some of those attack weight stacks.
The difference maker. If that Bliss assistance finds its mark for IX Gaming, that can turn the tides of this fight. Good reset for Blackhand because they know they're sledding against it. Here we go. Double stomp come through. Pikatif trying to find a block. Machamp picks up the Bliss assistance. Unite move on the Serena from Overlord on OG coming through. They're trying to find some KOs. That's 3 in a row. They're absolutely doing it. They're stomping them to absolute hummus here. Just smashed chickpeas all over the place as Hoopa's taking out the Blissey. The whole team on IX is sitting in the Pokemon Center, and Blackhand takes that Zapdos, no problem.
Huge win for Blackhand right there. They are going to throw these points in these goals, and time is running out. That Zapdos fight took so long that by the time IX Gaming gets back, there's no way they are going to be able to make it to the other side of the map and score. Even with every single goal up, Blackhand dominating here in game number 1. Nudo, I mean, it's hard to score 30 points, Dupsnax. It's really hard. It takes a long time, much longer than having 4. Overlord able to stack up. Nudo, however, getting level 6. This is huge. The Zarina, they could get a nice KO here.
Here comes Slash for the support on Overlord. They don't want Overlord to go down right now, and they buy just enough time for them to get out. Nudo forced to back off for just a moment as they're looking for an engage to try and take that A-Palm out from under them, and they get KO'd back the other way, and they give Overlord the Zarina.
Oh, no. I mean, what an unfortunate play there for IX Gaming. They thought they were close, but as soon as Slash came up to support, I think that that moment was gone. You weren't going to get that KO on Overlord any longer. Now Overlord gets the stack in the face of IX Gaming.
Kyrgios got that. Leech around, they come through, try to get the B. Pikatif stomps them up. Blackhand, though, looking for that re-engage. His Jungle Book's going in alone. I don't think Elo knew they were going to go in, and they're trying to follow them as OG's back into the action. Retsu supporting them, but as OG's on the brink, are they going to go down? They do. They're converted onto by Elo.
Now, we do not have a Dragonite here for Blackhand, but we do have one for IX Gaming, so they have this massive Hyper Beam. Jungle Book looking for that, able to get that experience right there. They evolve into Dragonite. This is huge. That means they can secure this Dreadnought with a Hyper Beam. No one from IX is here to stop them. They need to charge up with their Dragon Dance, and down it goes.
Huge push by Kyrgios on the left side of your screen to eat up Kratos' time and make sure they are too late to use their own Hyper Beam to secure that up. OG trying to do a big time escape, like Baby Driver just trying to get out of there. Serena KO shrinking 2 for Overlord. They're trying to get it done. JB's playing in the face as hard as they can. Overlord's coming in. Bliss assist on Overlord. Is this going to buy them the time they need to score? It looks like it does, at least for a little bit. JB hanging out, but now they're forced to, oh, they're going for the Unite. Are you kidding me? Is it just a retreat?
It might be to re-engage right here, possibly charge up a big old Hyper Beam, see if they can take down Kratos, and there comes the beam. It finds its mark.
The Zarina Unite buying enough time. You know they're working in tandem. They said, you come back, use your Unite, come back around. I'm using my Unite, you burn them down, and they got it done. JB and Overlord, 1-2 punching indeed, as Pikatif's trying to get in their face. JB's slinging some Hyper Beams, but I think this might be just a bit much for the big dragon. Overlord's picking up the Bliss Scissors, just trying to buy some time. KO shrinking 2 for Overlord. They don't care about your shields. They don't care about your health. They don't care about the experience. They're coming for you. As Pikatif is trying to stomp, Elo's getting real low. Can they catch their own reset? They do. They dodge a Hyper Beam 4-player reset. That's huge for Blackhand. They decide not to go back to the bottom path. They say, our work here is done. Looks like everybody's just kind of posturing right now.
Well, right now there's experience that they know is right about to pop up on the map. Those bees are about to pop up. Overlord, you can't go home. You're not getting that portal. They're jumping on your head. Let's see if OG can secure this KO. This is a Serena, though, stomping the Snorlax, saying, yeah, you're pushing me where I want to go, buddy.
They put down another portal for Overlord. They finally decide to take a deep breath and reset. OG gets out just in time, but poor Pikatif falling victim to the Overlord.
Let me tell you, this level advantage, when Serena has a level advantage, whew, it's
14,
scary.
Dude. Level 14 already, you kidding me?
Incredible. Right now, this Dreadnought would be really nice for IX Gaming, but they don't want to lose too much for it. You can see OG going off here with the extreme speed, push the enemies out, still secured by Blackhand with the Hyper Beam.
Jungle Book coming in and taking it out from under the nose of IX Gaming. They use their Unite move to go into a goal zone here. Are they going to have it back? That's the big question mark. Question that usage there. They think we don't really need it. Blackhand going to be rolling in, but they have the ability to score. Oh, big push. The Hoopa Unites are out. They're pushing in, and that's the Trevenant Unite as well. That picks up 3. IX Gaming caught on the back end. Overlord trying to engage. They're getting real low. They pick up the Bliss Assist just in time from Slash, you absolute hero. That's going to unlock them and able to keep pushing. The Zarina stands, and they're ready to re-engage as Pikatif is trying to catch them out. Kyrgios is working on Kratos down in the bottom corner. Blackhand needs a big-time reset. KO streak a 2 for the book, and there's 3 players down for IX Gaming. Retsu's on the chopping block, 4 players down. and it's just Kratos left, trying to hold it down in the face of Overlord and Slash, but this pressure is becoming too much as Blackhand is smothering the Zapdos.
That's right, Zapdos goes down, Overlord pushes out the Dragonite, Blackhand with a commanding Zapdos fight again. Trying to stop Slash from scoring right here, but I don't think it's going to be possible. This is a Blissey, and it's so hard to stop. Blackhand, it looks like they are taking this game, beating IX Gaming once again, just like the regional finals. A tale as old as time. Side of the map for IX Gaming to take, so they can't charge their Unite moves. We've got one for Serena, one for Dragonite, but you've got 3 on the side of Blackhand.
They're coming in, and that's a Trevenant Unite move. Going to try and kick this things off here as Nudo's trying to find their way back to the goal zone to score, but they are caught out and snuffed out as Nudo's double stomping their way through Elo, and they do get the KO. That's 1 down. That's a good start. Nudo trying to engage back on Book. Book's caught out, and they're pushed out, but there's only 18 seconds left, and they haven't even started scoring yet. KO streak of 2 for Jungle Book because, of course, they're working through Absolute Mutant. Give them 3, and Blackhand has made the stand.
There we go. Blackhand wipes them off the board. No chance for IX Gaming. They're still in our tournament, but they have lost this series. They're heading down to the losers bracket. There you go. Blackhand moving forward.
Moving forward, and again in a convincing fashion. No games out here are easy, but when you're playing like they are, as a team as they are making it look that way.
Blackhand has to play this very carefully. If they stack up together, they will all get trapped in one spot. Overlord gets some scores in, and the fight has begun around Dreadnought.
This isn't really a fight. This is an attempt at a steal, which is successful. Jungle Book didn't even bother to show up, not thinking that they had a chance in this team fight. It is worth noting that level to level, we're pretty even overall. Small edge to Jungle Book, but that Dreadnought steal just caught Blackhand back up to parity when they were behind in the early game.
Overlord is hiding out, wanting to get these 40 points in. They do have the minimap to tell them that the Hoopa is probably using the teleport, and they do escape. Now they're going to go in for 40 points. Hyperspace Hole is on cooldown. No one's going to be able to stop this 40.
Look at the incredible patience there from Overlord. Like, it has gone in the way of Renaissance. If Blackhand had stolen that first objective in a fortunate manner, oh, this is a huge catch here. I cannot believe that Gardevoir stepped up there without protection.
Kamira, you do not belong there, and anybody who knows better than that is Blackhand. They collapse and punish that huge mistake right there. A close combat on rebounds does a lot of damage. A Unite move stopped. A great unstoppable effect is there on Jungle Book. Did they go faint?
I didn't catch that, are they?
But those scores are going in. Elo with another 40 in this top goal
that's
zone.
huge! Just by the smallest of margins did that launch pad miss getting that score stopped.
Backcaps on backcaps for Blackhand right now. A 50 going in for Overlord. They're looking for that full hundo burger. Our Shadow Ball stops them. A lot of time wasted. They're going to keep it up, but the rest of their team is showing focus.
Yeah, it looks like Renaissance is potentially starting the Zapdos, looking to draw Blackhand in, but Blackhand is not taking the bait here. They are going to force potentially a full flip situation with this kiting away.
A sizable score lead, though. Even if they do lose the Zapdos, they could charge in and score themselves. A Blissey is used on Yang. They're under the Hoopa, but now Yang throws in the
and Jungle Book goes down. This is huge. Blissey is down, and neither of them got to Unite move here. Renaissance is absolutely dominating this team fight.
Lucario stuck in the Zapdos pit and is getting shredded. Curios is now finally here to fight. Close combat in the middle. They get the Zapdos! They get the Zapdos! No way! Blackhand is still in this game. They're all
They're
five
coming
down.
off of respawns now. There's no way Renaissance is going to get this push.
Slashcan can stop this 50. They're going to break the top tier goal zone on the top path. No problem. But Jungle Book is going to be there for the rest of the defense. Blackhand still is in the lead.
We have time for a push here, but it's going to be very, very short. They need to run to this outside goal. The Blissey is going to get in. Can they catch this Blissey and get a push here? They are down over 100 points now.
Over 100 points, 40 seconds left in the game, and no Unite moves to speak of. Knocking out Slashcan is a start, but it is only a start to a long, long journey for Renaissance.
We don't have time for a long journey, so there are 30 seconds left. Get on this point and get these knockouts, or you're going to a game 2 down a game. Jungle Book hadn't even united yet.
Blazing Bicycle Kick finally lands and actually does a decent burst of damage. It's pushing them away. Yang is going in. Kamiro is still full health and dealing a ton of damage themselves, but Jungle Book is a difference maker, knocking them out one by one. What a defensive play from Blackhand!
We're done. It's over. Blackhand is going to take game 1 here in our winner's final against Renaissance.
Kyrios, you deserve a cape, a crown, and whatever else that heroes wear. Unbelievable steal in the final seconds of that game. You see him popping off on camera right now. What amazing play from that player to give Black Hand a game #1 win in the winners finals themselves.
They've had one of the shorter journeys today. The winner's upside is you get to play the least amount of matches to make it all the way in here, but they've had commanding performances in the matches that they've played, beating No Show earlier today.
No Show was looking like a very, very fierce opponent. Blossom Snorlax, definitely a problem that Black Hand had to figure out how to solve. It seems like Overlord's Aegislash was up to the job.
Aegislash, very powerful character, one of the many that we've seen Overlord lean into this way. In fact, I think Overlord might have the record for most variety of characters we've seen a single player play this week. We've seen what? Lucario, Zarina, Greninja, Aegislash. Have they touched Machamp yet?
Potentially off stream, maybe. I think I heard whispers of that. Definitely a statistic we'll have to nab up at some point for sure. Overlord looking like potentially the best player here has shown up at Worlds. Black Hand going up against No Show was a really exciting match, I think, in total. It was a close one. Did end in a 2-0, I believe, but still an exciting match nonetheless.
Yep, even here, where they miss the Zapdos, but they secure the push and knockouts afterwards, time and time again, Black Hand makes it work regardless of how other things go in the game for them.
Exactly. All right, so not a 2-0 victory. I was mistaken, but still, these final moments tell it all. This was where Black Hand was able to knock No Show down to the losers bracket.
Ooh, there was a Zero Aura in that match. I can check that one off my bingo card.
There you go. Zero Aura did make an appearance in this tournament. It gets in the highlight reel as it is chosen to be. Gonna say it's gonna be a tough offset. Rebongs, you do not want them up on that Serena Evolution. And Kamiru's got a double buff and is hiding out here in the bottom path. I'm not sure if Black Hand has any vision on them. I don't think so. They turn to the dive on Elo.
Huge miss on the second part of Absol's attack there, and huge knockout from Kyrios. They are almost level 5, and the bees haven't even spawned yet.
Elo and Kyrios, the stun of Astonish lined up with the Razor Leaf. What incredible coordination on their team. And
another
to get
huge
shredded.
Razor Leaf knockout. Overlord making it out of this engagement alive feels criminal. You know who's not getting out alive, though? That Blissey.
Yeah, Elo made the choice. Save 2 of us and not just 1 of us. Throwing down the hyperspace hold to get the reset onto KOs.
Look at the incredible sustain on this Absol between its lifesteal and the eggs for this Blissey as a 3 KO streak gets on the board.
Kyrios, I hope your cape is not far. We're gonna need another hero play from you, but this time it's from Overlord.
Steals it again.
Are you kidding me?
They can't keep getting away with it, Zoinks.
He didn't steal that from Renaissance. He stole that from Kyrios, and I know that for a fact. He deserved that one, but he takes it away from him.
Another 3 knockout streak for Overlord. They're just absolutely dominating with this Greninja.
And they know that they can tank any amount of damage that Renaissance would throw up for them. They get in that bush for intel, and now the refight can begin.
We see the hyperspace holes opening up and the rings getting unbound as these powerful Pokemon turn into attackers.
Rebongs takes a lot of damage in the early moments of this game, and so does Yang. We're going to need to get an early reset there. A Bliss assistance onto the Absol, and they use it for their Unite move. Kyrios is absolutely cleaning up with the help of Overlord. Elo is hanging out. We still have a bunch of Unite moves on the side of Black Hand to utilize.
Yang went down without using their Venusaur Unite move, which is a huge power detriment in this endgame engagement. There is the Greninja Unite, and we are cleaning this objective up before people can respawn. This might be a 2-0 for Black Hand.
I've seen miracles happen before. I didn't know if it was going to happen for NT, but Black Hand absolutely dominates the final fight of our game #2. Black Hand are going to be going up 2-1 unless Renaissance can mount a miracle comeback.
Yeah, 4 KO streak plus a Zapdos for Overlord on that Greninja. An absolutely fantastic pivot of a pick from them.
And of course that slash as all the other 4 players for Black Hand are going to try and jump all over these bees, and they are absolutely eviscerated. Overlord getting chunked pretty hard though.
Down goes the Zarina. Geese trying to defend 4 members of Black Hand right now on the siege. Points raining in. Big fight there from Black Hand. Adesu looks like they are going down. Swords cutting them up.
Yeah, they're trying to find that Desu, and they do. They're pushing forward. Slash is so low, but the Dragonite is down. Blackhand's got a good opportunity here as the double A gets a KO back the other way on Slash. They're moving forward. Dreadnought still at about 60 HP. Elo so low, just a chip shot, a sneeze, a booker out of the Slowbro takes care of them as Curios comes through and they get KO'd by the Zarino Redmaw. Are you kidding me?
Overlord with the steal!
Just clutching it out. Sword coming through. KO'd for that effort, but keeping Blackhand in this one.
And now you can see Blackhand starting to take down the Zapdos. Now that they know they pushed Nouns out, it looks like they think they can get... Oh no, it looks like they're re-engaging on this fight. Gotlu's being chunked down here. Here come the Flaming Soccer Balls. That's one down. Jungle Book is cleaning him up right now. Zapdos is very, very low, but Adesu is right here for the steal.
Geese is pushing forward. Churios needs to babysit Adesu. Make sure they can't Hyper Beam through. Blackhand's all over Zapdos. Can they take it? Can they close it out? The Skull tries to come through, but it's still Blackhand that takes it.
Blackhand takes this first Zapdos, and points are going to rain in here. Amazing fight. They could not take Jungle Book down. They did everything they could to collapse on this Cinderace, and it wasn't enough.
What excellent patience by Blackhand. They took a good engage. They used all their Unite moves. They backed off a little bit, tried to lull Nouns Esports in with a pseudo flip, and as soon as Gatlu got too far, jumped all over.
Nouns Esports down but not out, but there's not a ton of time left on the clock. Blackhand looking to defend right here, but more than anything, they're just looking for this timer to tick down because they know they're way ahead.
Yeah, if they can just chip in and keep these scores from going in, they keep having Redmaw needing to reset. Good egg bomb by Slash on the button, keeping Redmaw from scoring, and they've bought themselves enough time, and there we are.
10 seconds left, and it's not enough for Nouns Esports. Blackhand taking game number 1 of your grand finals.
What a show by Blackhand, staying calm, cool, collected. Nouns Esports was really putting it to them early. They stayed in the pocket, they did their role, they scaled Jungle Book to the late game levels they needed and let Jungle Book do that work from the back line. Adesu gets it done and gets out of static here as Blackhand Curios is just working on that core fish, gonna get themselves a level 4.
Oh, look at this fight. E-Speed, Lucario trying to get it done, barely making it out of there. The tree is just punching into the air right now, saying, come on back, I want to fight.
Overlord not concerned. They knew Gatlu was coming back and they're dressed like Elvis. I'm about to send you exactly where you're from. You're a ghost type. Let's get it done. Overlord darting through, catching a mean reset. Gonna jump back into the action. Big question mark. Of course it isn't. They're gonna see Redmaw low on HP, tandem with Elo, and Redmaw might leash this one out.
Ooh, beautiful play right there. Using that core fish to get the reset on the extreme speed. Gatlu at the same time looking for a score, but they might go down for their trouble. Whoa! Tree made it home.
Yeah, a nice little portal right under them. They're gonna try and score. If Blackhand gives up on it, they get free points. Otherwise, they get a good reset.
Gatlu maybe in trouble once again right here. Overlord on this Lucario, just so incredibly mean. Goodbye. Someone we have not seen much of yet is Jungle Book. They've just been spending their time getting as much experience as possible. Once again, not level 9 here for this Dreadnought, but they are a level 8 Cinderace, kicking these big soccer balls, trying to take this first big KO and get a secure here as they just tick over to level 9.
Redmaw with a big time engage. They're trying to get it done, but JB scoring it. The KO streak of 2 for them. The Book doing great. Slash holding it down. Geese trying to get back in the action is Bruv. We've seen them steal objectives with the Confusion Blast many times before, but Curious knows that, and they're getting in their pocket. They're following him down. Gatlu comes through, and it's Slash that takes it down for Blackhand, and they're going to turn the tides on Nouns Esports.
Jungle Book just defending up top here at this Rotom. They do not want to let it go, and big Unite move here from Blasters. They might be pushing this thing as here we go. We got the Rapid Spin coming in. We got the Unite moves pushing, and that Rotom looks like it could be, oh no, it's gone. It's gone.
Like 2 Unite moves were used, but Curious seems almost unfazed as they're darting through. They get their first KO on this arena. Redmaw is down. Gatlu's trying to put the pressure the other way. Blackhand, Cinderace, Jungle Book just picked up their Unite move, and Blackhand wants to kick this action off, and they're looking at Bruv early. That wall comes through, but it can't stop the big hoop unbound. Jungle Book's kind of fended off as Slash is playing very far forward. Mr. Mime's coming back through, but nobody's down just yet. They're putting the pressure on. Overlord is trying to find an opening, and they're converging on Dreadmaw. Keys is united as well. Redmaw's caught on the backside, and here comes Overlord trying to E-speed through, catching all the resets through the bees. Showtime! Spirit Fingers coming through for Bruv, trying to deal in some damage, but nobody's down yet. This fight is going on. Geese is pushing far forward. It's almost like they use 2 Unite moves. Gatlu's all over Dreadnought. Trevenant Unite comes out, and they're collapsing. That's a Fluffy Tail on Dreadnought. Who's going to take it?
The Dreadnought is leashing.
They're trying to throw damage at as fast as they can. Curios comes through the KO on Blastoise. That Dreadnought's taken off the map, and it's the Book sorting it out as Gatlu's putting the pressure on. 3 players down for Nouns.
What a fight. What an incredible fight there. Blackhand takes that after every single Unite move gets thrown in the Book. Book, and Jungle Book ends up getting some big KOs.
It looks so good. Elo's like, am I really going to get these Bs for free? Come on, somebody else on my team needs these, right? And Book rolls through and says, yeah, I got you.
I think those are my Bs, actually, now that I think about it. I'm going to go ahead and take those. And now we can see this Rotom possibly going down. Gatlu trying to steal it, trying to kidnap this Rotom, bring it back. Oh, and they're not able to get it here. Secured by Blackhand.
Absolutely great. Jungle Book getting a KO for their efforts. Make that a KO streak of 2. They're sitting on the goal zone, and they absolutely shatter that thing. And Blackhand is looking very strong in this one. Adasu's trying to do as much work as humanly possible. It's going to Water Spout. It's going to Rapid Spin. Gatlu's going to come in, and this Zapdos going down. It's going down quickly. Who's going to seal this thing? Curio's waiting. Curios is waiting to seal this thing up. Can they slash it down? His slash puts the Protect in, but they go too early and get it on the backside anyways. And now Nouns Esports are on the verge, but nobody is really there for Blackhand. Just Elo holding 25 points is scrambling, and they can cut them off. Big Unite does.
Taking it into the air. 50 points here from Slash. They just can't stop it right now. 307-169 as we've got a sneaky sword heading into the main base. There we go. 407-169. Nouns Esports has to mount a comeback.
Yep, and they're going to give up this outer tier goal zone here, and they're going to try to defend the other two. Jungle Book just dealing in some damage as Geese catch a reset, and Nouns Esports is looking to push.
This match just got a lot closer. 407-269, a couple big scores, and this thing is all evened up. 35 seconds left to go. Nouns really needs a win here in this match, and they've got to make a big push right now.
We got Slash going for the back half, and Nouns Esports hasn't really started the push here, as Jungle Book is just all about getting experience and trying to get their Unite move back.
Love this play from Slash. Big play. Even if Nouns scores right here, it might not be enough because of these 80 points right here. Nouns is putting in some points into the top path, but too many of them are getting KO'd. Blackhand able to defend, kicking the soccer balls. The Unite move doesn't matter. Blastoise, Blackhand taking game number 2. Let's go, North America.
That's another strong showing by Blackhand, and completely reversed from what we saw in game 1, where they were struggling to keep up an experience. This time they got out of the gates quick, got some quick KOs, and never gave up that lead.
Yeah, I gotta say, Blackhand just looking fantastic. Slash, your MVP. 1 knockout. I mean, that's more than you have to get on Blissey. 9 assists, 262 points. The support player there. Hey, look at you, buddy. Jungle Book not making it to the bottom path just yet. In fact, Jungle Book, what a sneaky boy, heading into the central area of Nouns, and that's stolen by
Hyperspace
Blackhand.
Hole gets it. Jungle Book's play is going to pay off. They're going to get tons of spirits on the backside, and Elo, you absolute legend. Hyperspace Hole for the secure. Not what you'd expect, but exactly what Blackhand wanted.
And Nouns Esports does not know where Jungle Book is, but here it comes. From the back, a pincer attack, jumping in here. Huge Unite move, taking him down. Let's go, Jungle Book.
Curios moving forward. 1 player down for Nouns Esports, but they're putting together a pretty good push here. Egg to the Book, and they're keep pushing forward as well.
Ooh.
Overlord coming through. Sylveon getting KO on the tree. Overlord getting KO on Zarina.
Jungle Book just heading back here and now going to get some more experience here. What an expert play there from Blackhand.
Overlord, what a legend. That War Turtle tried to hit the spin, get the berry, and Overlord said, this sword's too sharp. No,
There we go. Blackhand once again putting pressure on up and out in the top path. They have Jungle Book up here. It's going to be difficult for Nouns to out-secure this, but they've got the egg. They've got the stomp. Here it comes. No, taken down, I believe, actually by Elo, the Hoopa.
Redmaw coming through. They're low on HP. They pick up an egg. Book, another KO for them. They're all over Bruv. Curios is trying to leash them back with a big leech of its own. Huge push is what they're looking for. Get them all the goal zone so this Rotom can hit. Bruv is trying their best, but Blackhand's all over them. They get KO'd, and here we go. Blackhand's going to get some points in, and they're going to sandbag it as long as they can because, hey, Elo's got 32.
Yeah, there you go. Nice overdunk here for Blackhand, and Blackhand is just playing phenomenally here in game number 3. We have 15 seconds until this Zapdos. This could be the last Zapdos of the World Championships. Blackhand is looking to put this thing away right now. Nouns Esports needs this to stay alive, and this fight looks like it could be starting.
Curios is all over Gatlu. That's a rapid spin water spout. They catch a big time reset. All that damage fades off. Sword goes in. Overlord tries to find the wide guard. And are they going to engage off of this? The egg goes off. Here we go. Hoop is on bound. They're throwing fists in the air. Big Unite move catches all of Blackhand. They're pushing forward. Bliss Assist comes through. That's the first KO. 1 player down for Nouns. They're going to push forward. They're going to try and convert. They're converging on Bruv. You're going down. See you later. They're moving forward. Overlords are relentless all over Adasu. That hyper voice hasn't hit any notes at all. There's no ears on a sword. They're coming
3
through.
down,
Give him
4
another
down.
one. 4 down. down just Gatlu. The big Blastoise gonna try and sort this thing out, but they are tearing through this Zapdos, and they are tearing through this Gatlu, and this is Black Hand's world, and we're just living in it as they're collapsing on this Zapdos, and this could be it.
Black Hand kicking down this Zapdos, just a few hits left.
Bang!
Black Hand secures it. The final Zapdos, that could be it for the grand finals of the World Championships, as the points are going to be raining in here. Nouns is going to do everything they can to push them back, but Black Hand is relentless.
The plates are full with hundo burgers like Jughead, and they're going straight in. Black Hand was full. They wanted more. KO streak of 2 for Overlord. This lead is stretching out like taffy. Nouns Esports is back against the wall. If they were kicked through it, they're not even on the same block. They're not even the same parking lot. They're not even the same state or stratosphere or country. This is where they're at now. They're up against it.
Where they are is Black Hand's world, and we might all be living in it. Black Hand is 30 seconds away from becoming your world champion unless Nouns can do something about it. Overlord just putting some more gravy on top right here. 25 seconds right now. There just aren't enough points to score. There aren't enough members of Nouns Esports. Adesu with the Unite move, but I think it's fruitless right here as we have 15 seconds left.
Yeah, they're caught out. They're on the backside of nowhere. Overlord's looking for a gauge. They're trying to pad the stats. That's a huge reset timer, and Black Hand, baby.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Black Hand is your world champion of Pokemon Unite. Undefeated North America. Black Hand, look at them. The best team in the world.
EU has burned to the ground here in London. North America stepping into the territory, taking it down in convincing fashion, not dropping a single set from winners to bell, top to bottom. They're going home with a big trophy, and I hope you got the right size suitcase because you got some hardware to carry with you.
You don't do it better than that. You don't do it more convincingly than that. What a run. You cannot beat them. No one can take them down, not even giving up a single game to one of the best teams in the world.